Bigfoot world. I'm gonna start pushing down in here. Going down over. See what I can find on my way down. Still have no idea where I'm at. I mean, I kind of do, because all I got to do is go to them out there. That's Carnesville on the other side of that river. So I know the river is down. I'm really not lost. I just don't know exactly where I'm at on this side of the mountain. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying. Anyways, one thing about being out in these woods, man, you can come up here like fully 100% sad, depressed. The forest will definitely turn your mood around. Whether you're scared or you're happy, it'll definitely change the way you feel. No matter what. That's why I love the woods so much. You can just get away and just forget everything. That's what I wanted to do, just forget everything. Work, home, my footage, all that, just forget it. Take a break. Go home and start over. There's a lot of brush here. Sound like some whoops going on. They didn't do it long enough for me to make a distinct sound of what it was. See? Behind me there's two knocks, woodpecker on my left, either a dog barking down bottom or whooping. There's some weird sounds going on around me. How many miles did I go? Yeah, I can see down in this. I don't see no trail, no river, no nothing down there. It's like, am I going down the right side of the mountain? You got me second guessing myself. Because I did go back on that pond side. I need to quit overthinking too. That overthinking will get you lost. Make you second guess yourself. I don't like doing that. Let me take this game trail, see where it leads me out at. Usually goes to water. Food or water. That's cool how they wrap that back around and make that X. That's not coincidence at all. If you think it is, man, show me how it grew naturally. How about that? You can tell right in this area there's not much activity of Bigfoot at all. Just because all the growth, the jaggers are growing wild. There's nothing cleared out. It's a whole different world from when I first came in to now. So this is definitely not an area that they like to play in at all. There's no sign whatsoever here telling me that this is one of their spots. Hear that whooping shit? Some tearing that tree up. The whole way up's ate up like that. Could be a beaver, but because the river's down below. But I don't see a beaver climbing up this high up. Usually tree knock. Usually beavers are lazy. They stay close to the water. Okay. There's strips of bark, long strips of bark laying across this game trail here. There's arches and X right over there. So they cut across here. Right here. X is back there. Yeah, they cut across right here. Up there, they don't mess around. I mean, you just gotta come out here and see for yourself. You can tell a big difference from their corridors. Like right up here. I gotta film that because the only place I found this was Bigfoot land. I've never found this kind of activity any other place. Only Bigfoot land. And I guarantee you, it's the same kind of trees. You see what's going on here with this structure. Even though I'm going back uphill, I want to show you guys what they're doing right here. That's a good 10, 15 feet up in the air. There's slices of bark hanging up there drying. They're going to come back through, pull that down, and do whatever they're going to do with it. I'm not sure what. I don't know if they're eating it or whatever, but they're doing that. I documented that at Bigfoot land, and now I'm documenting it here. That's the first time I've seen it other than Bigfoot land, where they're hanging bark in trees, letting it dry out, like they're hanging clothes outside. Now I see signs over that way. Everything's leaning going that way. This is all the further I made it. Ain't this the pond out, or the mud puddle I was telling you guys about? I gotta watch for rattlesnakes. Huh. That means I got a long ass walk home. That's fun. It is what it is. I ain't in no rush. Gotta enjoy life while you got it, guys. Without a doubt. There's arches, leaners, everything over there. But I don't want to go down that way and get sidetracked again. I just walk a couple miles out of my way. It's worth it. I got the smelling, hearing, feeling. Got sticks thrown. I know he's up there. That had me petrified for a minute, but now that I'm down here, it's like all that went away. All that feeling, that tension, the hair on the back of your neck, your arms standing up, your hair on your arms, it's all that. I don't know any other creature that could put a fear in a human body like they do. Because I remember that fear a couple different occasions messing with these guys. Tapping. That tapping didn't sound like no woodpecker. You know what's crazy, guys? I was going to work this morning, like around 1 o'clock this morning, and driving this old country road, I seen about 20 deer across out in front of me, and it's like right on the outskirts of the city limits, you know what I mean? As soon as I left out of the city limits, they was right there coming into the city. It was kind of a weird thing, because I'd be walking miles and miles out into the forest and never see anything. And right there inside the city, right along the outskirts of the city limits, there's so many deer just hanging out. It's like something's pushing them to the city. Maybe, I don't know, here I go speculating again. I don't want to just say shit that ain't, you know what I mean? I hate doing that. I'm just thinking out loud, guys. That's all. I catch myself speculating a lot, but really, that's really all you got to go on with these guys is come out here, experience it, and go from there. And come up with your own A, B, and C. Here in the next couple of months, they should be full swing active, because everything's having babies right now. So definitely, like right now, the perfect time of year to go back and check that maze, because I know that maze is like a nursery for them. I've seen her there so many times. This is definitely like a wallow right here. I'm seeing so much here. This whole entire area right here is nothing but structured up. This is a good spot for them. They like this area for some reason. You see what they're doing in between these trees. Every cluster of tree that you see, you'll see them sticks stuck up in them. And it's like that, this whole bottom part of this forest. Structured in like that. I don't know why they do it, but they're doing it. That's a fresh break, snap. They snapped that whole tree and left it later. They ain't even use it. I'm sure you come a day or so, that tree will be gone. That's interesting. There's a lot going on around this tree here. This area right here is where you'll have a sighting, if any. Come right here at night and just sit. Yeah, that might be the worst nightmare you'd ever want to do. come in this spot right here and sit down. You see it's special to them. Every single tree is like this. You see how they wedged that in there? I have yet to figure out why they do this. Look at that. They're interlocked with each other. Every tree is like that. Every tree in this area. There's like clusters of trees, 3, 4 coming out in one spot. And there's sticks wedged in between the clusters of trees. Well, you guys see what I'm saying? It's every tree. It's almost amazing, man. The work that they're putting into. Look at that. The walls up there being built. I bet they use that at the rock on rock station right here. I hear that a lot. You hear that? He just answered me. Rock on rock. This thing just answered me, man. I heard that sound many times, but it's the exact same sound I give him. He tapped twice. I'm not gonna get no more responses. I think I gave myself away when I got excited. I've heard that rock on rock thousands and thousands of times. That exact, distinct, same sound. This whole area is just structured, massive structure. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head home, get something to eat, get this footage up for you guys, start making plans for the next crazy ass adventure, guys. I want to get into some deep forest. I just want to go in for a couple days at a time, man. Every time I got off, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit the forest. So definitely stay tuned for what's coming next, guys.